You, what's going on, folks? It's your boy, the sensei. We in the fucking building. Yeah, I mean, Drizzy, right? You already know what it is. Drake versus Kendrick. I mean, Cole bowed out. We talked about the apology on what it sound like. But now, I mean, the internet is saying that, Drizzy dropped the diss. Niggas is saying, is it AI? Is it real? Academics saying it's real. Other niggas saying it's not. I don't know. I basically heard the whole John. You know what I mean? It kind of sound that shit might be real, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck because Drizzy do be talking spicy, and that John he was talking spicy that whole fucking. Yeah, I mean he had a lot to say to niggas. You know what I mean? Because niggas been having a lot to say to him. Hold on, let me put myself on camera. My bad, y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, we in a car with it right now. But bro, if this is, what I mean? Joe Budden said, niggas had nuclear bombs ready. I'm not gonna say this joint is necessarily nuclear. What I mean? It might be the setup to whatever nuclear bomb he has, even though in the song he said this the only diss, the only track y'all getting for me. But Drizzy also earlier in his career said, on successful, diss me and you'll never get a reply for it. So yeah, I mean, niggas do be capping in they rap. You know what I mean? But this is what y'all been waiting for, right? Y'all said that cold shit was weak. You know what I mean? Let's get into it though. I mean, I got a little audio snippet I'm gonna play for niggas. You know what I mean? Listen, I sent the link in the chat, niggas. So if y'all want to slide, you know, feel free to me. But for now, I'm up here dolo. But this is an impromptu live. I wasn't even planning on going live. I literally just walked to the dispensary to get some weed. I was about to smoke and fucking watch BMF. But you know what I mean, niggas saying this tracks is dropping, you know what I mean? So I'm the music man. I had to hop on it. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get it. Then everybody tuning in. I fucks with y'all niggas. Y'all tuning in cause of the diss track. You know what I mean? I gotta talk about music more often for y'all niggas to watch. All right, but let's go. I'm gonna play the little snippet I got. You know what I mean? See what y'all niggas think.
Number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Tough on record in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you bitch stepping with a size 7 men's on? This the bark with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause top so you drop and give me 50 like some push-ups. Your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. Hey, the way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak pipe down, you ain't in no big three. Scissor got you white down, Travis got you white down, Savage got you white down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. I get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth god, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga.
But yeah,
What's
that's
that,
that's
my
only
guy?
what's them, my boy Zelma in the building. You know what I mean? The CEO. What's going on with you, brother? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I'm out here walking around, man.
You know. So that was just a minute and 20 of what is supposedly the leak diss track dropping give me 50. Yeah, I mean, listen, bro, this is what we trying to find out now, bro. You know what I mean? If it's real, I feel like after hearing it and doing my research, going on Twitter and shit and looking up shit, you know what I mean? And my extensive Drake listening, that shit is probably real. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I
Ax
mean?
said he
That shit.
got the mix and master version of it, so he basically had confirmed it.
You know what I mean? So, him and Drake do be in contact. So if Ax say he got the mix and master version, then I mean I'm gonna keep it a buck.
And
This
Maul
joint
and
was
Maul hinted it, and like I said, Maul hinted that he said drop and give me 50. You gotta give me 50. And he kept hitting it there on the show. And like I said, he the number one Drake stand I've ever seen. He told them niggas saw how the Drake could kill all.
Facts. Maul is a Drake stand for real. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But we got he had a lot to say as this John.
yeah.
He says the yeah, man, I got you, Brody. Yeah, I mean, just because I'm a man of the people, yeah, I mean, I got you. Yeah, I mean, we gonna run it back for the people that just joined. Yeah, I mean, but it's only a minute. I heard the whole John.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but this only a minute and 26 of it. But here we go again.
Number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Tough on record in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you bitch stepping with a size 7 men's on? This the bark with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook her. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause top so you drop and give me 50 like some push-ups. Your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. Hey, the way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big three. SZA got you white down, Travis got you white down, Savage got you white down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. I get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth god, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga.
Now I ain't gonna hold you. That Prince, that came to a Prince John.
I
That
like that one. I like that one.
that was a bar. That was a you know
I'm
he
mad
was
that they
hard.
hyping up the size 7 foot one
Yeah,
over that one. I'm like, that should be the bar y'all hyping.
right. The
Why y'all
size
not hyping
seven,
the?
the men's and size 7 John. That John was like
Yeah,
with the
like
Prince.
the king of pop line. You what's a prince
Hmm.
to a king? I'm the king of pop. You saying you a prince? I'm like
Yeah,
I'm like that's
they
the
were.
bar y'all should be hyping. That's like the coldest bar you have except for Kendrick on Kendrick's side.
Yeah.
He did give
Now,
Ross a nice one too. He gave Ross a nice one.
oh yeah. Let's get into I got some tweets that came up. Act
By the way, for
said
people
that.
that don't know what he's saying, when you say drop and give me 50, they saying the guy his deal. The rumor is that he had to give 50% of everything he owned to Top.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's not like he owned. His contract was like a 360. No, to give rid of everything, he had to give 50% up. So he's saying you getting extorted.
right,
That's the rumor. I had to look it up when I heard it first time because I was like, you was behind Wayne and Drake. I mean, you was behind Wayne and Baby, so you can't say it. Then I had to look it up, and I'm like, okay, this we talking.
right. Yeah, Nick, they saying it's real, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, all I'm gonna say is Drake, you alienated a lot of your under 6 feet listeners, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Them niggas is not fucking with you right now. You know what I mean? All the short niggas that fuck with your music feeling
I
some
ain't
type of
six
way.
feet. My shoe size ain't a 7 either.
You know what I
I'm well
mean?
above
Because
7, but still.
he on the joint calling Kendrick a pipsqueak, called that nigga a midget, everything. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The heightism is crazy, Drizzy. You gotta chill out. You know what I mean? But you
Kendrick a
know,
little, but all the rappers like, but your best friend can't. Yeah, like your top person can't be Lil Wayne. Call a nigga short. Now I'm just being
right, definitely.
Lil
But
Wayne,
and
little
then
bitty man.
one interesting tweet that we gotta talk about in a on a later date. My man David Dennis said the fact that no one could tell is real or AI says a lot about Drake's music, but maybe that's for another time. Yeah, I mean, you know, we might have to have that conversation. Because it's like niggas instantly went into thinking it was AI. I know I did because I'm like, niggas been posting these AI diss tracks since Kendrick, since the Like That John came out. So I just automatically assume, no, this shit AI. You know what I mean? Until Drake himself drop it, then I'll believe it. But
I ain't
you know
gonna
what I
lie.
mean?
One of them AIs had a cold bar. I can't remember right now, but I gotta look it up. One of them AIs had a cold bar. I was like, oh, that's nasty. Drake should stole
But
that one.
some of the bars in that John, Drizzy was saying, he said, "What the fuck is this a 20v1 nigga? You know what I mean? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. You know what I mean? Then you You had him, you know what I mean? I might take your latest girl, cut her off like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in. That nigga turning 50. Every
Future.
song he every song that made it to the chart, he got it from Drizzy. Like then he said, worry about what you got going on with Diddy. Like it's like he was talking heavy to Rick Ross, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
expect a Ross reply sooner or later. You know what I mean? Then he
Oh,
said
well,
tough on record.
I don't want it unless it's 2010 Ross.
Yeah, unless it's, you know what I mean, Ross.
Teflon
And
Don
then
Ross. If it ain't Teflon Don Ross, I don't need him
and then he
allegation.
said, I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping. And he is not fucking easing up. You know what I mean? So hey, listen, Drizzy said that John, yeah, I mean, listen, if this is real, like I said, I don't think it's like we was talking in the chat previous. I feel like this isn't the nuclear bomb.
Not a nuke.
Joe,
It's a shot. It's a shot. Not a nuke.
this wasn't the bomb Joe Budden was talking about. I feel like it's the setup to the nuke. To the nuke.
Yeah, but I thought it was good. I think a lot of people like, oh, this was trash. I'm like, it's not trash. But then some people like, oh, this the great. He can't come back. I'm like, nah. I done heard a lot better song from Kendrick. He can come back. Trust me. I
Yeah,
don't know if y'all think he's like Meek Mill and it's just gonna be back to back easily. And I'm like,
nah.
no, no, this ain't
Kendrick a
that.
different nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then he gonna hit that aggressive tone that gonna make you hype no matter what.
Kendrick, he a different ball. Like, you know what I mean? You know.
We'll probably hear from Rick Ross first though, because
Oh yeah. One of
Kendrick
one of them niggas, one of
Kendrick
them
P
niggas
a
gonna be
little
in the
slower.
studio today.
Kendrick P is a little slow though, guys, to be honest.
Oh
But
yeah.
he creative though. But he not just gonna release anything. Like, he always meticulous in his thing, so he's gonna be a dope track. You know, I don't like people like, oh, he gonna drop something weak like something so and something. Like, nah, he too ridiculous. He'll throw 50 disses away before he drop it. So he gonna be a fire one. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder how long it took. How long was it? 2 weeks?
But for this drone to drop, yeah, something like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Okay, look, Kendrick got 3 weeks. I ain't gonna be pressing over it.
Yeah, Drake. You know what I mean? He
And
said names.
I know people said tour, but he didn't really say Kendrick name again. It's about who based off.
Yeah, he just said dot, but we know who he talking about.
Yeah, he specifically mentioned Metro, which I think who the person who actually had the realest beef with him.
Yeah. Metro, sit your whole ass down and play some drums, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He didn't. He didn't really mention Future name. Who else? He didn't mention Ross by name.
Yeah.
I think he just like, oh, this dude I got the real problem with, so I'm gonna mention him. Dot the
The
one
part
everybody want me to go at, so I'm gonna mention Dot.
the
Other
part
than
that
that,
I
it's
want to
just
know is he said it's already some niggas backtracking, calling him trying to apologize. I want to know who the niggas backtracking. You know what I mean?
Travis. Travis. He mentioned
Travis
Travis. And this ain't
backtracking.
no way. He did the shoot the fireworks at Travis at the OVO at the concert and saying, and what was it, Dallas or whatever? He had to look gunshots, and then today he like Travis. Ain't no big three Travis out there. Scissor got you. So if he mentioned Travis, I mean Travis apologized. Cause
So he
Travis,
also said
play that diss track. Play that diss track.
so he also said in that John, the big three is just him and two other versions of himself. You know what I mean? So he basically said, fuck Kendrick and Cole. Neither one of you niggas is in the big three. The big three is just me and two other me's. You know what I mean?
He did. Like I was like, dang, Cole, you the only one that felt like it was a speak. Like it's me, Donnie. I'm like, I looked it up. Drake never said it was a big three.
Yeah. He
Kendrick
never did.
Kendrick basically dissed the big three ever since they came up with that title. He played what? I got I
Cole,
got I got love for you niggas, but I want your core fans to never hear a noun or verb from you niggas.
he did say that loud and clear.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I
then
mean?
Drake never co-signed the big three. So I'm like, dang, Cole, you the only one that was trying to do a lot of shit with me. That's wild though. Like Cole the only one that trying to show love. Like,
This
oh, we the
nigga
big
said
three, and everybody else like. And then he got
Cole,
Act making fun of him. He got Act making fun of him at the every time Cole come out, why he keep saying how great Drake is every time he at his concert? And then
Right.
Drake like you, and then Drake like, man, I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for you.
Right.
And then Act took it like a diss. I'm like, and Act a friend with him, so Drake might be sneak this. I didn't
He
want to
might.
say
He
it.
might be.
He might be
You
like,
never know.
I couldn't be the best if it wasn't for you being second. I'm like, dang, I'm like, if Drake really thought about it and you just thinking a dude giving you flowers, I'm like, dang, Cole, you a nice dude.
Right.
You a good man. This man
My
stuck.
my thing with my thing with this joint, I know on the Drake on the song Drake said a lot of you niggas only got number ones. You know what I mean? Because of me. You know what I mean? You know, I'm the reason why y'all niggas got hits. And I want to speak on the ASAP Rocky joint because you know niggas, you know, we still don't trust you did this drop like uh, what like 2-3 days ago. You know what I mean? So and you know ASAP Rocky hopped on the joint, threw some shots at Drake. And you know, niggas posting clips of how Rocky said, you know, Drake was the only nigga there for him when he was coming up. He put him on, which is true. But also, y'all niggas gotta understand that Drake has been dissing Rihanna since like 2021,
He,
dog.
he did
Like,
ASAP and Rihanna for your dogs only. I don't know why people like act like they didn't diss happen. He did both of
like
them.
he been dissing Rihanna for the longest. He dissed ASAP and Rihanna. Like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and let you keep talking about my baby mom. You know what I mean? Like she the mother of both of my kids. Like you're not just gonna keep hopping on wax talking shit, bro. Like you know what I mean? I'm gonna go at you. So you know what I mean? Niggas got chill with the old ASAP coming out of nowhere and shit, cause he not. Like, you know what I mean?
He
This
was on
is
for your dogs only. I mean, I said for your dogs on for my dogs.
for all the dogs, yeah.
Yeah, for all the dogs. I don't know if he missed two of his albums together, but he dissed Rihanna and ASAP on it. I'm like, bro, did y'all not hear this? Y'all was hyping it up, but people like to pretend like they didn't hear it. I can't come on HollyHood show and not say, Chance, we wish you well.
Right.
That album wasn't it, my guy. That album wasn't it.
It wasn't it, bro.
Should have just kept what you were doing, man. Hope
Yeah.
everything's good with you and your situation.
That's hey, listen, that's real shit though. Hold on. But all right, dog. For the people that just tuned in, I'm gonna play this drum one more time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play it one more time. We gonna talk about it a little bit more. We gonna play it one more time.
Number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Tough on record in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you bitch stepping with a size 7 men's on? This the bark with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause top so you drop and give me 50 like some push-ups. Your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. Hey, the way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the biddy. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak, pipe down. You ain't in no big three. Scissor got you white down. Travis got you white down. Savage got you white down. Like your label, boy, you in a scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. I get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga.
Listen, man. The real diss track is probably gonna be the whole joint gonna be dropped soon. I guarantee it. And that shit gonna get ran up on the streaming service, ran up on YouTube. The question is now, how long does Kendrick take to reply, or who replies first out of all the shots that got thrown in there? Who's replying first?
Rick Ross?
Rick Ross.
Rick
Yeah,
Ross.
you right.
Probably Rick
And
Ross.
one of them niggas is gonna mention that how Birdman, Wayne, and Jay Prince were all eating. Somebody gonna mention that. You know what I mean? It's going to get messy now that he talking like that, talking about niggas contracts and splits and shit like that. Niggas is about to start talking real greasy. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you said Ross responding first.
I was like, Kendrick pen take a while because he's too creative.
Definitely.
Respect. Drake do have a faster pen. I think Kendrick has a better pen, but if I don't think Kendrick the type to rush.
Right.
So I don't think he'll be pressed to do it to like everybody else do. Like I don't think Drake was pressed to rush. Only person that was pressed to rush was Meek, and Meek
Right.
was stupid for that.
But you know, remember, according to A and Ross, Kendrick already had the diss track loaded. That joint already ready.
He might already prepped it. I don't know. He might have prepped it.
You know what I mean? It's just that if A and Ross wasn't capping, then that
I
diss
don't
track.
know how. I don't know. Like I don't feel like Kendrick Camp would be an Aiden Ross type of. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Like if anybody I saw with Aiden Ross, I don't think I see Drizzy or I think Kendrick or Cole. I think that'd be a whole nother group.
Right.
But
Hey,
Storm,
What's going on with you?
nothing. Just walked in the house. I was like, let me see what these fools talking about.
Man, why we gotta be food?
Yo, I'm from Florida. That is just a phrase.
No, I know I'm fucking with you.
Now, if I
No,
call
but
you,
yeah, I mean,
now if I
we
call y'all
talk.
goofy, that'd be something different.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you heard that joint or nah?
Yes, I just finished listening to it. I don't know how I feel.
all the dogs.
Let me tell you, when he said Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, I about ran off the road. Ran
I ain't
off
gonna
the
lie.
road.
I ain't gonna lie. That was funny though. Hey.
No, it was funny. It was a good bar. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, he ain't had to do my boy Metro like that.
He really didn't.
You know.
After listening, I do think Drake has an advantage because a lot of times Kendrick's entendre and cultural relevance kind of skews people to not thinking he's saying something, and it's gonna be interesting to see how people react to that. For instance, like
Definitely.
most people didn't understand the clicking up bar. So like, oh, that was. I'm like, you know how hard that double entendre on niggas clicking up, like
Yeah.
about 40
Listen.
water. Like I'm like, but most people won't get the entendre because it's cultural relevant to California.
Right.
So people are like, oh, that wasn't that hard. I'm like, that's crazy the way he did double
Hmm.
entendre. But like I said,
It's
that's the
crazy.
advantage I always thought Cole and Drake have because Kendrick will do a cultural relevant thing and a double entendre that people don't catch.
Listen, in this joint, in this feud, Kendrick gonna have bars that's gonna go over niggas' head. It's going it's gonna hit you like after you listen to the song like 2 or 3 times, like, oh shit, he said that. Whereas though with Drake, you gonna hear that, you
Very
gonna
good
feel
point.
that shit right away as soon as he say
Yeah.
it. Like, I mean,
Yeah, Kendrick. Even when he released the verse on um like that or whatever, there was so many posts where people were trying to break down what Kendrick was saying because there were so many people that missed certain things. And I was watching this video on YouTube and they were like assuming one thing. I was like, that's not what he was saying. And then a guy would come in and be like, nah, he talking about X, Y, and Z. And then they were like, oh, I get it. And I was like, okay, I'm glad that y'all are keeping up. But
Like he mentioned like 3 songs of J. Cole that nobody caught on that little when you were talking
mhm,
about get the sweet you got the stick.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And they weren't even popular J. Cole songs, so you wouldn't catch on right away. But it's like we used words from what J. Cole said in their song and like mixed it up and like and I knew him because like I said, I'm a J. Cole, so I knew quite right away about those. But it was something like I didn't know about the E40 one. I was like, oh yeah, they were part of the group Clips, and he used to be called 40 Water.
Now I'm gonna ask y'all this. It has happened. Cole was true to his word. He took 7 Minute Drill off all streaming services. That joint is gone.
After
But
first week sales was over. By the way,
at the at the first week
I do
sales,
want to know
you
that
know what I
too.
mean?
I was upset
That
about that. I'm like,
yeah, I
okay,
mean,
so it's Saturday. Saturday you took it
that
off.
was. Yeah, I mean, Cole, I see you. I see what you was doing.
yeah, right, he was like, I'm still getting my
You
money.
know what I mean? I see you.
Cause it's Friday
But
to Friday the way sales work. So he take it off Saturday.
after listening to both joints, right? Who got at K Dot the hardest? You know what I mean? Was it Drizzy or was it Cole?
If I'm be fair, it gotta be Cole because Kendrick had a lot of people to diss. I mean Drake had a lot of people to diss, so he had to
Yeah, he,
spread
he did.
time throughout.
Drake had the he had the Jay-Z like on takeover. He had to disperse his shots, the niggas. You
That's
know what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying. So Cole was like a
I feel
focus.
differently. I feel different. I feel like Drake did it more. And I don't know if it's just because I felt like he was more in attack mode than Cole was. Like we've talked about it on the show how we felt like like his delivery didn't even feel like he believed that shit or whatever and stuff. So there was something about the way that Drake delivered and the things that he said, regardless of him hitting multiple people and throwing multiple shots. Like I felt like his was more standing on business than Cole's. I felt like that was more of a response, in my opinion, than Cole.
I mean, niggas, that's the point of subliminal disses, bro. Niggas been that's
The
basically
cabinet
what
need a
you
bit.
just that's a
But a bu-
support, you know.
But it's not
No, go
even
ahead, bro.
subliminal. It's just some people just ain't that smart. Like, let's keep it a buck 50. And I'm not trying to
Yeah,
hit
you
like
right.
hurt
Some
whoever
people,
their feelings is,
or
but
sometimes you can
like
be
some
ignorant. Let's
people
let's
go,
express some fear.
no,
Sometimes,
like
like,
I'm not,
like if you don't know
like I'm
California lingo, it might go over your head. And everybody ain't
but
been to
but
California.
but it's no different than certain movies. Like
Yeah.
some people get it right off bat, other people got to go to Reddit and have it broken down for them, and it is what it is. Like especially the way that he speaks. If you're a little bit more educated, if you, especially if you're one of those people that really delve into the type of person that Kendrick is, you already know that there's something deeper. Like there is 8 million different ways to interpret whatever he's saying, and it's just it's not for everybody. That's what makes Kendrick so unique. And Cole. Like it's not for everybody. Not everybody can listen to it and take it in and understand it and receive it the way it's supposed to be received. And that's okay if you don't get it. Have somebody explain it to you and then it'll hit harder. Like, but
yeah,
and that's music today. Like we talk about it all the time. Like I'm even one of those people. I can have weak bars and a fire beat, but I don't always want like great bars and a trash beat because for me, musically, right off rip, I want to listen to the beat because I like the vibe.
right.
But the difference is, and that's how a lot of music is now. As long as you got a good beat, you can just say whatever, which is why mumble rap became popular in the first place. But true
Shout out to Mumble Rap.
lyricism, lyricism is to be able to get a point across in multiple different ways. And I appreciate Kendrick for not dumbing his shit down just because everybody don't get it. Keep listening to it. It'll process. It'll click.
Yeah, don't dumb it down, Kendrick.
By the way, I do.
Don't
We
dumb it
gotta do.
down.
We do gotta talk about when three rappers hit nine figures, which would be like near Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. They stopped. They stopped giving us rappers like they stopped promoting. Now they only promote the dumbest people.
Yeah,
That's what
We gotta
matters.
talk about the label, and then they fire everybody from hip hop labels. The labels fire everybody, but they all happen to be with hip hop. All of a sudden, for the last 3 years, hip hop hasn't been relevant. So shout out to Kendrick for getting it back started, because my timeline hasn't talked about rap in 2 years.
yep.
No, for
All it
real.
took was some shots. You know what I mean? That's what the game been wanting for the. You know, that was the narrative for a while. Oh, rap just going soft, man. Niggas just want to be friends and shit, and you know what I mean, make TikTok songs and shit. You know what I mean?
A
You
lot of
know,
Hmm.
TikTok songs out there.
A lot of TikTok songs.
but you know now that you know the sport, you know the sport that J. Cole said he wanted to revive, Drake and Kendrick is doing it. So you know what I mean? You know, I
Get on your shit.
appreciate y'all.
But I do
I,
want to know.
I, I have a
ASAP
question.
did say he's mad over, so I still want to know, Drake dissing people to. Is he pillow talking? We gotta talk about this. That's why
So,
all these
but
rappers
I
mad at
want to
him.
know because Kanye said in the song that them two niggas was having a threesome with a John, and so was both Drake and ASAP smashing Drake baby mom, and the result of
ASAP
that
was first.
threesome. Hey, that's what Kanye said. He said something about if
Hey,
both of y'all niggas threesome, then somebody got pregnant. So I'm like,
And he said,
Kanye said,
ASAP
I
said you in your
believe it.
feelings. Said you in your feelings over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Lord
I have a
Drake.
question because when I was listening to it, like he says a line because I listened to it real quick right before I got in here. He said something along the lines of like backtracking. Was he throwing subliminal shots at Cole for backtracking?
Travis
Was it
Scott, most likely.
a little bit?
Travis Scott.
'Cause that was just oh, okay. Because I was like, what just happened?
He might have,
He mentioned
and
Travis Scott
it
in the
could have been
song.
a.
I'm like, he
It
wouldn't do
could
it
have
if
been
he
a
did
little
Patrick.
both. No, it could have been a little both
I
ways.
feel like two things could be true. It could be
Either.
Cole and Travis.
He mentioned
Yeah,
Cole
I guess so
directly,
too.
so I don't think he would just throw another random shot. If he would have did it around the Cole bar, I think that's just me thinking though.
Because he
I don't know.
did
Like I
say
said, I only got to
academics.
listen to it once.
Act did call him and say, "Hell no." Drizzy told him, "I'll never apologize. That shit weak." I mean, so I don't know, man. He might have.
He could, but I
Nope,
think he
and
was
he
talking about
said
people
it.
calling him and backtracking, and
No, but
I don't think
you
it.
said it earlier. HollyHood, like the other day when we was talking about the apology, you was like, I feel like if this was at OVO Fest or some shit, Drake was gonna play that song and he was
Oh
gonna
yeah.
stand on business and he wasn't gonna apologize. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yep, I feel that way. Like I
Yep.
think Cole and as I've said before, I respect as a black man and understanding who you are and what you want to portray and all of that stuff like that. I appreciate someone that can understand that they fucked up, especially if they didn't mean it and then apologize. But as a fan of rap and hip hop, like and just somebody that stands on business, like what are you doing? I feel like he can't never throw shots at nobody ever again because I'm gonna expect that nigga to apologize. I'm gonna be like, don't
Yeah.
believe that shit. I do
And
like I
he's
will no longer respect
I
him
didn't see
throwing shots at anybody
but this
because of
time I
that.
saw you shine.
What'd you say?
huh?
Did you see the shine? I sent you the shine.
There's another dish.
Yesterday, I don't know if you saw.
It's windy as hell where you at.
It
Right.
is. Shout out to Texas.
I love Texas.
I
No,
love
but
Texas too.
yeah, if J. Cole he'd have already set himself up and put himself in a bad position, like, cause now if anybody dish you, like we expect you not to throw any shots because you threw a shot and you apologize. And like we talked about this extensively on what it sound like. Like I said, I am not condemning any man, especially a black man, for being in tune with his emotions and realizing what I did was wrong and I need to correct it. Okay,
Hmm.
that is fine. Nobody is saying that is wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But as a competitor, as a rapper, you know what I mean, I'm not doing that shit. If I dish you, I'm standing on it. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not, and if I dish you, I'm not gonna say shit in the diss that I don't truly believe. I'm gonna say the shit that I know is facts that I know. You know what I mean? It's gonna hit you where it's supposed to hit you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say some shit that the fans want me to say. I'm gonna say what the fuck I know to be true. So I'm not gonna apologize for shit. But I say all that to say
To your
Cole can't he can't come at nobody else now. Like you
to
just
your
got rap,
point,
bro.
Hunter.
You just got rap
That's,
now.
I sent y'all that. I sent the song on the. Even though I was trolling a lot on your, but I sent the song Mount Olympus.
Oh, the big crit joint. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that, John.
and where he said on that song was he didn't really diss me. I ain't trying to do it, but now y'all want to hear country. He said, "What's good for hip hop ain't good for my soul." So he put it in the song, the same thing Cole said, except he put it in the response to Control.
Right.
Y'all want?
He
I thought
did. He
y'all want to
did
hear
say that.
Drake. So he like, "What's good for hip hop ain't good for my soul." And then he just
Yeah.
started rapping hard. And I'm like, you could have did that. Because
Listen,
But
everybody
people
say
what
Mount Olympus is the hardest track, return track to what's that? Because it's like Cole, it's Chris' biggest song. To Control. Now y'all want to hear a country 5 years in? That's
res-
Crip, Mississippi.
yeah,
in
definitely. Shout out to
response
Crit.
to Lala though, like for me, if you respond to anybody at this point, even if you do shoot back, people are gonna be like, well, then you was pussy because you took it back for Kendrick, but you're willing to shoot back at anybody else. So like there's still like there's a level of respect when it comes to the rap game that he's lost because if he responds to him, then they'll be like, you was scared of Kendrick. If he doesn't respond, then okay, but then that means he can't ever respond.
Yeah.
Like
It's
what you
just
mean?
he got a double-edged sword with this thing. I mean,
Yeah.
he
He
gonna
We
say
can
what
like
we can put it like this.
he
If
needed
me
to
and
pray
HollyHood,
about
we
that before he dropped 7 minute drill. If that's how he was going to feel, he needed to sit on that and pray about that. Talk to the Lord. He could have came to you and been like, don't do that. And then you could have saved yourself. He could have just stayed quiet the whole time.
right.
if me and
And
HollyHood,
people would have respected him for that because we respect a lot of what J. Cole, and being somewhat of a pacifist anyway. Like that's kind of what he's known for in a lot of ways, compared to a lot of these other rappers that just go for the jugular. So I would have appreciated that more than going in and then kind of messing with his career later on down the line. He stated his reasonings for taking it back. That's why I don't agree. I get the reasoning, but if you go,
Let me let me put it like this. If HollyHood the best hooper on the block, right? And I'm
okay,
up there with him, and we everybody bet money and play games, right? But I come up to the court and say, man, he ain't better than me, and I'm start talking, even though he been better than me for years. Even myself, like, man, HollyHood, he cold, but I get him. And then it's time to play 1-on-1. We start warming up. We do the warm ups and everything. And you know what? You got it. He cold. I don't want to do it. You can't come out there and you cannot come on the court and even if it's respect, because I'm like, man, my boy, it gets serious in here, money on the line, stuff gets serious, and we could get in a fight, and we got our own groups, blah blah blah. I can't go to the court and say anybody that want it can get it now.
Yeah,
right,
you
Why don't
can't.
you? Why don't you play him? So I also had to add the money in to make it make more sense. Because if y'all ever play in the people best in, you had to, and some dude get serious, that guns come out. But I done see how.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Atlanta, boy. That was some wild game, boy.
well, and I don't even necessarily feel like I could understand if he was talking about Kendrick Mama or some shit. Like he didn't go that hard, and I put it in the comments on what it sounded like. If you believe that you're better than me, A, fucking prove it, and B, like I cannot expect anyone to believe that I'm the shit if I don't believe it myself. So even if I know you're better than me, or what, well, or certain facts have shown me that you're better than me, if I don't carry myself that way and strive to be better, I'm never gonna be better than you. So I feel like the diss track was perfectly fine. I can
Right.
understand if he was talking about, oh, I'm gonna pull up on you or some shit. Like it just wasn't that deep, and it turned into something bigger than it needed to be. Like we're not in the '90s. This is this is not the East Coast and the West Coast going back
Right.
and forth. Like, come on.
Like,
I'm like,
hey,
I'm sorry. Cole and Kendrick is not 50 Cent in game. Them two
right.
totally different.
That was
Right.
a big discussion point on
I'm
what
like,
kind
I
of like
don't know if y'all know who 50 Cent is, but ain't none of them.
even Boosie came out and said something like, "Oh, y'all want niggas to be rap." Listen, I
By the way,
get it.
I'm close to Louisiana. Boosie.
I love
All
Boosie.
your rap disses were from some serious stuff on the street because somebody shot somebody
Right.
because you went in the booth. And now I know all about y'all history now, from Webby and all
And
y'all.
and that's what I've
I'm
been trying to
2 hours of the
say.
room.
That's what I've been trying to say for like a week, when everybody going straight to the old lives get lost and rap feuds. Like, listen, most of the niggas where lives got lost and shit really went down, them niggas had real beef outside of music. Like, Ja
Hmm.
Rule and 50 Cent. Ja Rule was running around with Supreme. Supreme tried to get 50 Cent murdered multiple times. Like, you know what I mean, there's no way them niggas is ever gonna be friends. Like, you know what I
Ever.
mean, like they had real beef. Game and 50, the niggas, Jimmy Henchman sent niggas to shoot up Tony Ayo's mother's house. Like, that shit is not happening with Drake and Kendrick. They don't have real outside beef like that. These niggas just don't like each other on wax. They might not like each other in real life, but they don't have that much static to where as though niggas from Compton is about to ride up to Toronto and start shooting up neighborhoods. Like, that's not about to happen. Like,
And they
so
playing video games together. Let's stop this.
I need everybody to calm down on that. Like, you know what I mean, nobody's about to lose their life in a Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. Like, you know what I mean, that's not happening.
And definitely not a Kendrick and Cole beef. Like,
Like
come on.
nobody's gonna die
And that
behind
would go
Drake and
against
Kendrick.
everything that they talk about and stand for about
Now
uplifting the black
Drake can get
community.
nasty. Now he petty. If you beat him in rap and
He's
everybody
petty.
tell you, if everybody tell Drake that he beat him, he'll get real petty. That
But
man,
yeah, okay,
that man
they run
sensitive.
into the black bookstore and they just gonna keep it pushing. Like these are the same men that are constantly talking about like black violence in our communities and coming out of the stereotypes and all types of shit. They are not going to feed into that. They are not going to fall that far down the rabbit hole to where it turns violent. Even being in the Big Three combo lets you know we're not back in the '90s. He would have been gate kept. Oh, definitely. He would have not been in a Big Three convo back in the day.
He can thank Kanye for that.
just on principle.
Oh yeah, as soon as they found out niggas was writing his bars, even though Drake write other niggas bars, I love how people forget
They
that.
forget that.
But yeah, I mean, but as soon as they would have found out that Quentin Miller shit back in the day, niggas was like, oh yeah, you out. But I mean, some of your favorite artists, he done
He owe
already
Kanye
wrote
a
a
lot.
verse for. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like,
Drake
Honestly, I
doing.
don't think they would have taken him seriously just for the sake of him being light skinned from Canada. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna be real. A
yeah.
lot
In
of
the
people was
'90s,
not
yeah,
gonna respect that at all in the
you
90s.
you
Kanye,
had DMX and other niggas like that. Yeah, they weren't respecting no Canadian light skinned
Come
niggas.
on.
if we being
This
honest,
wasn't happening.
Kanye opened the door for Drake. If
He
we
did.
did, like
No, he
Kanye,
did.
first time when he beat 50 Cent, that opened the door for everybody else who not like
Listen,
hardcore rap.
I
The
know,
second,
I know the Drake fans don't like hearing this, but Kanye is literally Drake's father. Like he is Drake's father. Like y'all gotta understand this.
if
Kanye is Drizzy's father.
if he
Like
don't beat 50 Cent in that album battle, you don't get Drake. That's crazy to say, but you don't. If you think about it, think about how rap was back in the early 2000s. If Kanye didn't put out a super classic and beat 50 Cent, it would have still be gang banging rap the whole time.
He
facts.
would have been a hip hop
Yeah.
John
If,
B.
if, if
Like we
Curtis
would
would
have
have won,
appreciated his music and we would have played him at the cookout and stuff, but we ain't
but
talking about
He
like,
put out
oh
a
yeah,
classic though to win that.
let's go listen to Drake Cypher. Like we wasn't gonna be doing that.
Zelma, you right though. If 50 would have won, I don't think we would have got an 808s and Heartbreak, and that album wouldn't have sparked the whole era. You know what I mean? You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
You can be sensitive
Yes,
now
it
because
did.
Kanye brung that album out. You couldn't, man. I remember with Little Bro, if you talk sensitive talk, the way Kanye was talking about and all them songs, graduation and stuff, you talk sensitive talk, talking about Jesus walks,
Not
they
Mr.
wouldn't accept
Bentley.
it. No. But that fact that 50 Cent hyped
Not
that
Mr.
1 week
Bentley.
sale and they went head to head and Kanye won, changed hip hop.
He said Drake would have been Mr. Bentley. Shout out to Farnsworth.
Yeah.
Listen, Mr. Bentley, we want to hear from you in this whole
Yeah,
Diddy
where
thing.
you at?
You know what I mean? Because I know you know some shit, Mr. Bentley. Come on out and tell
The
your
crazy thing
truth.
is Drake would have still been successful though, because he would have been an actor.
All he gotta do is go on Club Shay Shay. Mr. Bentley,
Mm.
call up Shannon Sharp. You know what I mean? Call him up.
That when I tell you I would tune in so hard to that, like I'd throw a party. I'd be like, everybody come over. We're gonna smoke. We're gonna watch Club Shay Shay.
Yo, Shannon
That
Sharp be
that would be
putting
a
out banger
great
podcasts. I ain't gonna lie, I be
that
in
would
them.
be a great
It's like an
interview.
event now.
Right.
He
Yeah.
always put out one name that you probably don't care about as much as you watch solo, then the next one gonna be it.
Man, he
But you
stole
got
from Diddy. Never mind, Bentley. Man, you was stealing from Diddy of all niggas. I'm surprised he ain't get
That's
clipped.
probably why that's why he in hiding. That's why we don't see him nowhere.
I'm
Because I was
surprised
just
he ain't get
wondering where
clipped
the
for
hell
that.
he is. He
Yeah, Diddy
hiding.
probably looking for that nigga. That's why he hiding.
Yep.
You know, Diddy not the nigga you want to run into. Ask J. Cole.
yo, I ain't gonna lie though. The second Diddy gave money to Cassie, they came at that boy. And oh, it's a weakness in the armor.
They said,
We
"Oh, he
saw
really
a
did some
kink.
shit. Let's go. Let's get him."
We saw a kink in the armor. My boy been looking untouchable since the 90s. Soon as he got that lawsuit, he settled. I saw 5 lawsuits come out against Diddy the next day.
No, but it was funny because I was listening to Carnival again because like low key that's my shit. Like that go way too hard for no reason. And I was listening to it, and when he said he got Puff Daddy money, that's Me Too money. I was like, and then
They,
but I listened
they've
to
been
that
telling you.
bar like. But I listened to that bar after all of this Diddy stuff started happening again. Like I really paid attention to it. I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "He really has been talking about this nigga for a minute."
Bro,
And we
50
just was
Cent been
like
telling y'all
ignoring that
Diddy
shit.
weird since
Oh, 50 Cent
2005.
Ben said that. 50 Cent Ben
Yeah.
said that and didn't give a fuck. He said, play
Diddy
with
been
it. He
telling
said,
y'all
nigga, I'll
about
kill
brother
you.
love for a minute.
Bro, he ain't the only one. It's like 20 people you go online. They been like, yo, Diddy do weird things and he parties. Denzel out there telling y'all, hey, go home for the devil show up. Diddy the devil.
Yeah, Denzel said, "Get the fuck up out of here before that nigga's popped in the party."
You might could be the, and we ain't talking about Sean Combs. Sean Combs when he's sober. Diddy come out when he get that look.
Mm-hmm.
Got to leave for the
He
devil.
got too much. He got
It,
too much Ciroc. That's
but
when Diddy
LL
come
Cool
out.
J is not LL Cool J is not light skinned though.
Yeah, LL Cool J like my complexion.
Right. I was like, LL Cool J ain't light skinned. He is certified pecan tan. Like
And he
He
came out
definitely
with like a
he
bulletproof vest. By the way, on that, LL Cool J was singing love song, but he would come out in a bulletproof vest just to present hardness. Like he literally came out in like a
Listen,
bandana and a bulletproof vest. Cause you had to present yourself that way.
but
Common
didn't
come out in
that's
like
what you
bulletproof
said,
vest.
but
Don't everybody knew Common ain't
didn't he
hard,
come
dog.
from
Come on now.
the but didn't he
listen.
come from the
LL
hood
said,
though?
"Mama said knock you out, bro."
I was about to
Niggas
say,
wasn't.
didn't he come from the hood though?
LL was a nigga from Queens. Like he wasn't no.
Yeah.
Just because he was saying I need love, that don't mean he was a bitch. He
I
was.
was about to
You know what I mean?
say that's why he was acting like that, because
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? LL was a real
he
nigga
was
from
about that
Queens.
life.
Like, you know what I mean?
They just presented him as like he'll have a LL back in the he have a hard song that like Mama said knock you out. Then he'll come out with I need love, and then he'll wear a bulletproof vest and all that. So he just
And then he'll lick his lips.
and then it
Oh,
was
I'm
and
here
then
for the
everybody
duality
accepted it because
though.
he was
That's
like the gang
balance.
member, like he like the cool. They like he the cool dude from the hood that get all the girls, and they'll accept it
Hey,
because
I'm
people
here
like that.
for a lovable gangster. Like, what you think? What you think? You walking around here in like Florida, hood niggas that know how to show you some love. That's what I
Bro,
need in my
Drake
life.
out here talking about he pillow talking to dudes. You can't do that.
Listen, common
I'm gonna
slapped
be
Ice
the
Cube. I'm
best.
gonna keep it a buck.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Coming up there, bro. Coming out here too. I'm just saying, like, I'm just
Yeah,
out
now he is light skinned.
presentation of people, not what they really did. I'm
like
just saying.
the bitch in you, that's one of my favorite diss tracks of all time.
That's
Like
what I'm
he
saying.
really,
But I'm just talking about how people how people think people present,
yeah,
especially since
because he
coming
was
now. I'm
always
not talking
conscious.
about
Like,
coming in the now. I'm just talking about how people present coming.
yeah,
By the way, Common still has one of my favorite songs ever. When you talk about how hip hop changed, I used to love you. That song goes so hard for me. Oh, it hurts.
listen. But before you hopped on, we was talking about out of all the shots, Drizzy threw in that John. Obviously, it's gonna be a slew of responses, but who is responding first? Zell May said Rick Ross is responding first. You know what I mean? So who you think out of all the shots he took, who's responding first?
To be honest, I feel like it's Metro. I don't think it's Rick Ross. I think Metro gonna respond first. He already on
Yeah.
his shit. He's hot. He's hot. People like him. He's listening to it. He can like I feel like he's gonna respond first. Now the question is how he's gonna respond or whatever. Like, is he gonna team up with somebody again? Is he gonna do something on his own? Is it just gonna be like words?
Giving
I don't
Kendrick
know.
giving Kendrick a free
A
beat is
full, a
crazy.
full, no, a full album. Give Kendrick a full album worth of beats, and it's on and popping.
Yeah, I mean, no, we don't. But for the sake of hip hop, I want everybody to respond.
Like
Like,
I
I
said,
mean,
if
like,
Rick Ross give us 2010 Teflon done, Rick Ross it could get interesting, but that's been
yeah,
a long time
if
ago.
he if
That's
No,
he
a
that would
hop
be
on there
long
dope.
like
that's a long time ago.
if
I'd
Ross hop on
appreciate
there
that.
like I'm not a star, so it might get
But
it
that's a
might get
long time ago. The Ross still got that in
Shabby.
there. He out here snitching on Tyreek Hill house burning down. I don't know if he got that same edge.
Yeah, come on, Ross. Yeah,
I don't know. I
I
kind
don't
of hope
know.
he does have that energy though, because Throwback Ross was something different.
You don't even gotta be Teflon Don Ross. Just give me Mastermind Ross and I'm good.
Go
Like, you know
back
what I
I'm
to
with
hey,
mean?
you.
you just think about you just got a Mississippi and you just survived. Pretend like you from Miami again. That's like I'm here from fully Mississippi. Now I'm
Metro,
from Miami.
I
Bro, you
mean,
went to Miami at
Cole not a
16.
brolic, Cole not a brolic nigga, man. I posted the meme of Itachi choking Sasuke, and it was Kendrick is Sasuke. I mean, Kendrick is Itachi. Cole is Sasuke, because in that moment he didn't have enough hatred. Cole don't got enough hatred to do these diss tracks. Kendrick don't like niggas. You know what I mean? You could tell in his delivery when he was rapping the verse, he don't give a fuck about what you niggas got to say because he know he better than y'all. You know what I mean?
I don't think Cole ever thought he was the best though. That's the weird thing. He always say, I kept trying to catch y'all. And it's
Yeah.
always a Kendrick since when he started, I saw the interview with Kobe literally saying, I don't want to hear about Michael Jordan in the 90s because he got to show me. Kendrick, and he said the person that remind me of that in rap is this man. And he was listening next to Kendrick. He like, I don't care if you say Drake, Wayne, he don't, but you got to show him he better than you. And that's a compliment from Kobe. Kobe ain't lying to nobody.
Yeah.
Kobe don't spare no feeling. Kobe told Shaq he was fat, and Shaq the best player in the league at the time.
Definitely, he did tell
That
that
man the
nigga
MVP
too.
of the league. Kobe like, get your ass in shape. I'm like, he just averaged 30 and 18. I don't care what he averaged.
Like, get your ass in the gym, nigga. Shit. I'm trying to repeat, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So when I saw Kobe saying it about that, I'm like, yeah, that ain't scared of nobody.
I just want to know, like, Drake ain't on Naruto because he's Shikamaru. He more Shikamaru, not Drake Shikamaru. You know what I mean? Drake is Kakashi, dog. Like he got so many styles. You know, Kakashi with the
The
Sharingan. He
Cappy
has so
Ninja.
many. I mean, Drake is Kakashi. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey, Drake is the only person, only Jewish kid I ever did that celebrated Ramadan and spoke in Arabic.
You dumb as hell.
Hey
I'm like, hey,
yo,
bro, where that come from? That's what I'm saying. Kobe wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Kobe. That's why I say. That's why Kendrick. That's why he gave him that credit. Kendrick
that's
could never say
crazy.
I'm chasing y'all,
In
even
this
if he
in this
was.
equation, in this equation, Kendrick is Kobe and Cole is Jalen Rose. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Taylor Rose is so cold. 81.
That is
Cole is
crazy.
Jalen Rose right now. Damn, Cole.
That's tough.
Cole is Vince
That
Carter. Is
hurts.
he?
I get it. That's better. Cause Vince Carter is probably more athletic and talented than Kobe. But I'm gonna be honest, Vince Carter didn't have that killer instinct.
To be honest, for me, Cole always been. If we gonna equate this to NBA, Cole always been Tim Duncan. You know what I mean? He was always
Ah,
he was always elite, but he was just quiet with it. You know what I mean? You know he got the numbers. He up there with the best. You can put him up there with the best. He just, you know what I mean, he just hold hum with it. He just do his job. Like Cole is he really Tim Duncan? Like,
Tim Duncan ain't never
nah, I
back
see
down to
that.
Shaq.
yeah, Tim
He
Duncan
dropped the
ain't
quadruple double
apologized
on
to a
Shaq.
nigga. You know what I mean? I ain't never heard Tim apologize to a nigga, but you know what I mean? I ain't never heard Vince Carter apologize to it. He ain't apologized to Alonzo Mourning when he dunked on that nigga. You know what I mean? He said them niggas ain't speak for years at that.
Gee, that was Vince Carter had some of the nastiest moments in NBA. He jumped over 7 foot in the Olympics. That was still the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. He cleared him. I said, "Ain't no way this man running full speed in a game and cleared a 7 foot and dunked him."
Oh, Timmy had the post game. He could hit the mid range. He hit them
I
bank
was about to
shots. You know
say
what I mean?
Tim wasn't in the
Like,
game that long because he wasn't doing shit. Like
Tim,
he was a
bro,
lot more
Tim
versatile
Duncan.
than people gave
I
him
think I
credit
think
for.
people misunderstand Tim because he just did what worked. Like he'll shoot the ball at the
Right.
backboard from the free throw line the whole game and get 40, and everybody be like, "That's lame." I'm like, he got 40.
right.
He got
Right.
40
He
and
did his
22.
job. He did his job, and that's why he
He
kept
like,
getting
bro, I ain't
paid.
gotta do post ups if I ain't got to. Y'all leave me open at the free throw line and shoot out the backboard. Why am I doing extra to prove something to y'all?
Right.
That's Tim Duncan game. And then if you make me do something else, he'll post up.
Well, see, I think that even goes back to Hollywood's point about J. Cole. Like for the longest, it was like he didn't need to prove nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
Like
That's
he
why
just
he
did his
dunking.
shit. He just did his shit and then kept it pushing.
We know
But
that.
And he let.
I do
Do
want to.
y'all
I do
feel
want
like
to
the
kind of.
internet is the reason why he responded? Do you feel
The-
like the internet is the reason that made him do that, or he was just like in his feelings right in that
it
moment?
was a big part. I feel like the internet was a big part of it.
He said
You know
his,
what I mean?
he said his boys would call him his friend.
It was
By the
the
way, I
peer
do want to
pressure.
talk about that peer pressure thing. That
That's
man
why your
almost
boys
40, dog.
broke.
I don't.
They
If
put
Big
him on
Crit
his
10 years
bullshit.
ago can actually on a song say what's good for hip hop ain't good for my spirit, you 10 years later and you 12 years older can't just be like, "Our peer pressure is a 40-year-old man." I'm sorry. I know people like peer pressure. Everybody had peer pressure. I had a lot of peer pressure when I was 18 and 20. 32, I wish somebody would tell me what I'm gonna do right now. Hey boy, you better slap him. You do that. I ain't slapping nobody. I'm old.
I think it was a mix of that and his ego. Like
Oh yeah, if you put ego in here.
he felt a certain type of way, and it's hard to take shots from somebody that you respect. Like even constructive criticism is sometimes hard when you're hearing it from somebody that you look up to and respect, and they're telling you that you done fucked up, or they're telling you that you trash, or that you don't like they don't like you. So I feel like it was a little bit of his feelings, and then
Yes, sir.
having the internet and his people hitting him up and talk about you need to respond, don't let him hold you this and that. I think it hyped him up, and then he went in the booth right then and there and did some shit, dropped it, and then he woke up the next day and was like, "Fuck!" It's like fucking an ugly bitch after the club. Like you wake, it's cool in the moment, and then you wake up and you're like, "Shit."
Like, damn, I really hit
Especially if
that.
you got,
Fuck.
especially if you got a pregnant. Now you got an ugly baby
Now if
mama.
you got a pregnant, that's
Yeah, you
trash.
got to that's nasty work. You know what I mean?
You
But
just
you
like
Nasty.
know,
you had to take that walk of shame at your own crib. I gotta go. I'm going home.
So
I did that one
basically,
time. You go outside, you just like, where you going? I'm going for a walk.
so
I'm going
basically,
for a walk.
Cole don't got the
Going to the
Mamba
store.
mentality. Basically,
You gonna drive this store? I go with. No, I'm walking. I'm walking to the store. That's
so
about 2
basically,
miles. I need that walk. You know what I'm saying?
shit. So in conclusion,
Busy.
this whole Cole thing, he just don't have a Mamba mentality like Kobe, like Kendrick.
He doesn't.
Because you know Kobe, he could go on the court similar like Jordan. I'm your man's off the court, but when I get on this, we be in between these lines, these baskets. I don't fuck with you, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? You the op.
I think that's a miscon. I think Kobe mama mentality is only on the. Jordan hated people off the court. Jordan was
Yeah.
the meanest person I ever seen. He hated. He would this everybody. He didn't care, and then he wouldn't be friends with you. Him and Charles Barkley got in a gambling match at a golf game, and they didn't talk for 12 years.
Yeah, I can't relate at all. You know what I mean? You know.
No,
But
because
you know,
you already know I'd make you my baby mama if I could, Lala.
I don't smash ugly John
Oh,
either.
D Wade.
You know what I mean?
Oh, D Wade
J.
did team
Cole,
up
D
with
Wade.
LeBron. You know what I'm saying?
He
But D
did.
Wade got his MVP first. It's interesting.
I'm telling you,
I
J.
just feel
Cole is
like
Tim
rap is a
Duncan.
competitive sport. Point blank, period. It is a competitive sport. We are not friends. I was just actually watching something. It was an interview of Coyle Ray, actually. And she was like, I can be friends with people outside or whatever. Like, I can be friendly. She was like, but when it comes to this music shit, there can only be one number one. And so if I want to be at the top of the charts, when it comes to the music, we ain't on the same. We not friends like that.
D Wade team with LeBron, bro. It was the other way around. He
Listen, I'm gonna be honest about that. They both got together with Carmelo and said we're gonna do this. Carmelo said, "F that. I'm doing my own thing," and
right.
then they got crib bar. So they got together and did it. They ain't
Then they
even like
got
what they
Carmelo,
did.
you can
Now
have 2 rings right now, nigga. You know what I mean?
Melo had this. It's little decisions in Melo's career that kept him from probably being one of the greatest ever. Like if he got Larry Brown in Detroit and they drafted him instead of Darko, his career would be different. And then if he chose to go with LeBron and Wade now, because people forget that 2 seasons before that, he went to the Western Conference Finals and had him and Kobe were going at it. They were averaging 40.
I don't know, bro. They said on Gilbert Arena said if Melo would have joined Pistons, Larry Brown would have had him as a 6th man because he don't play defense.
He would have got 20 off the bench, and then he would have went to start somewhere. And so like, he gonna get so many buckets that he gonna have to start.
He was
You
gonna
think
get his
Rasheed
shit,
gonna
nigga.
let Melo that talent sit on the bench? Come on now. Rasheed even said, "Don't get like listen." After a while, he would have been like, "Hey, we need a bucket." Remember what he did when he got Chancellor when he was old? Went to a Western Conference Final.
He did.
He would have said his first year though, 100%. He would have been a 6-man his first year.
Not the if you sleeping in a guest bedroom in your own house is nasty work. You know what I mean?
Ain't no way.
Like,
Hey, bro, all I gotta
I
say
pay
is
bills in this
if y'all get together and ask, I can't
Right.
say who
Ain't
team it
no
is.
way. If my name is on that fucking mortgage, baby.
I pay bills in this joint. You got me sleeping in
Right.
a guest house. That's crazy.
No.
I could never be Mario Chalmers. They bullied Mario Chalmers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They used to bully. They
But
used to
Mario
bully
Chalmers
Mario.
had to tell that nigga stop acting like a bitch, nigga.
He
He,
did. He finally stood up. I was so hyped that last year. He stood up. I'm like, bro, they been bullying you for 3 years, man.
Chalmers hit that Debo. He said, "Stop being a bitch and come on." You know what I mean? But all right, you know,
Oh, you could say J. Cole, Scottie Pippen, all time great. But when
yo,
the
J.
game on the
Cole is
line,
Mario
get in and shoot the
Chalmers
ball. I
is
don't want to get in, Cole.
crazy.
That's
Is that not
crazy.
what Scottie Pippen did? Is
We
that not what
not
No,
about to
Scottie
we're talking
did?
call.
about we're talking about the comment. He
We
said,
not about to
"J.
call
Cole,
J.
this is
Cole Mario
Mario
Chalmers,
Chalmers,"
dog.
which
That's
is
We
that's just.
crazy.
we
Hey,
That's
but
just
he could be Scottie Pippen though. When the game on the line, Phil drive to play for him. I don't want
yo
to take the shot. You know what I'm saying? But all games, Scottie
yeah
defense, he
Mario
offense.
Chalmers yo. He
Mario
right.
Chalmers.
Mario Chalmers did apologize. Damn, Cole, you might be Chalmers, dog.
that's
Damn,
crazy. Not when it comes to
damn.
talent.
Just go say future Crib Bosh. J. Cole.
No, Future, who the most toxic nigga in the NBA? Because that's definitely Future.
Draymond Green.
Future
Nah,
better, Jermaine.
not Draymond. Not
Who people don't like? Uh,
Draymond.
shit, Draymond.
yeah. I'm
I was
talking about
gonna say
somebody like
Draymond.
somebody a little better that they don't like. Let's
Somebody
see.
a little better that they don't like. Shit, KD.
Oh, they don't like KD.
Yeah, they
And
don't.
I know stories about KD. Shout out to my stripper friend. They know they talk about KD and Russ. They used to go crazy in Dallas.
Matter of fact,
Oh,
Future might be KD. You know what I mean? Because he got the numbers. Future's,
mm-hmm.
yeah, if you know, definitely. You know what I mean? But he got the
Crazy.
numbers. He should be in the big three. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah, I'm
Shaq the
with it.
most Shaq was a toxic nigga.
I love Shaq, but I do like toxic niggas. So
No, Shaq, he was cheating on his wife and shit, you know what I mean?
wasn't
Shit.
like half of the NBA. Come on, like he's
Shout
not
out to
gonna be
LeBron and
as
Savannah
relevant.
out here
LeBron never
surviving and
cheated.
thriving. By the
LeBron
way,
never
I do
cheated
want
on
that
Savannah.
misconception
I
that all
said
NBA
half
players.
of the NBA. I did not
I
say
do want to. I
all.
do want to take this. I do want to take time to say this misconception that all the black men in the NBA date white women, because all
A
the
lot
top
of them
stars
do.
dated black
No,
women. Let's stop that.
the NFL
Who?
is way worse in my
LeBron,
opinion.
black woman.
Have
Michael
you
Jordan, the
watched the
first time
draft?
black
Did you
woman.
watch
Shaq,
the
the first
draft
time
last
black
year?
woman.
Black women.
The
Melo, black
NFL
woman.
draft last
Dwayne
year
Wade,
was
black woman.
covered.
Twice. He dated a crazy black woman. Dwayne Wade
Right,
dated the craziest black woman I ever seen. She said she was broke with a Gucci bag on, full Gucci that.
right.
She was on the street talking
Crazy.
about my baby daddy a
There's
bum. I'm like,
levels of toxicity though. I'm not saying I want him like crazy, crazy,
Listen,
just
even
a
my
little
man
bit.
Dirk had himself a black woman.
yeah, even the white men had black women.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There
she
was a
right. Them
couple of them.
NFL
Birdman
niggas,
had them one too, didn't
them NFL niggas though, they do be having them white
No,
Johns. But
go if you watched the NFL draft last year, there was nothing but you could just it was crazy. I was
a lot of them,
baffled. There was like a
I
thing
ain't
where
gonna
they
lie
just
though.
did
NFL full of
every
mixed boys though.
interracial
There's a
coupling.
bunch of mixed niggas in the
yeah,
NFL. They
definitely.
came from that.
But a lot of them
Take
niggas
Yeah.
in the
long.
league, they went to school in predominantly white areas and shit because of they was better for athletics, and
Okay, but let
they
me
was
tell you
fucking
something.
around
That's
with white
not an
bitches.
excuse. That is not an
I'm
excuse.
not
I
giving
went
them
to
an
a
excuse.
majority white
I'm just saying.
Catholic private school, and I
That's why.
still
Oh,
dated
that's
niggas in
why.
that
That's
Okay,
that's
we
why I'm
understand now.
telling you. That's why
Majority
them
of white
niggas was
Catholic
dating
schools
white
sound
bitches
crazy.
because they've been around white Johns all the time in
This is
high
gonna be
school and
wild in
college.
that school.
You
Band was
know,
crazy at your school, wasn't
I only dated two people in my school, and neither one of them were white. Everybody else was from the hood.
it? I bet everybody in
Period.
that school, everybody in that school, band was crazy at your school. Band can't win. What?
No, actually, it wasn't. The band wasn't like a big deal. Like we have like a state, like a national ranked baseball team and stuff like that. So baseball, basketball, and volleyball. At least when I was there, um, always went to like state and stuff like that. But they had money, so they were crazy in different ways. They were crazy with like the illegal substances and getting boob jobs for their 17th birthday and BMWs is their first car. Like that's how crazy
I'm
they
here
were.
for the one
I
time
don't know
band
about
camp.
band camp. Not band camp. Band camp wasn't that. At least I don't think I wasn't in band. I was a cheerleader. So
Hey, listen, I found out 10 years later, them people in my band, them white people going crazy in band camp. They're like, oh boy, flipped like 5 girls. I'm like, that nerdy? What? What?
wow.
He got, bro, he was getting, I'm a football player. He going crazy. I wasn't going crazy like
that my man was getting it. But
that.
you know,
Hey,
before we hop off this, John,
yeah, I know.
how do
We
we
know.
where do we expect when do we expect this Kendrick diss track to drop? You know what I mean, Aiden Ross already said it's loaded. He might have been capping, but if he wasn't capping, when can we expect it?
What is the date? Drop it on 420, Kendrick. Let me get high and listen to it.
I was actually
Drop
going to say that too, or the next week, 27th.
it. Yeah, drop it on 420.
Drop it on 420 and say he smoked that nigga. You know what I mean?
Right. There we go. Mm-hmm.
But for
And
now,
and a lot of us when we're high anyway, we have like a higher level of consciousness and thinking anyway. So it's the perfect time to listen to Kendrick.
definitely.
Even
But
though I smoke regardless of 420, but
we had to hop
420.
on here because the internet is in a tizzy right now. Drizzy dropped the
Tizzy.
bar. Drizzy dropped the disc, drop and give me 50 or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Whatever, It'll be out there soon. I guarantee you. You know what I mean? Either if not by later on in the next few hours, it'll be up by next week. But, just walking
Academic
out
said it's
here.
mixed and mastered. He got the official version, so that means it Apparently it's
It's,
real. Unless
it's
academic lie, but I think Act put too much pride on his name to lie like that.
yeah,
Oh,
Kendrick,
you can.
do a cold dread, drop it like a little 5 track EP. If it was me, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If it was me, fuck dropping a song, dog. Like I'm gonna make you rap against me. So I'm going I'm going to hit you with a little EP or a little something, 5 6 tracks, and I'm dissing you every single
Every
song.
time. Yep.
Every song, no subliminals, no nothing. Like I'm going at your head on every single joint. You know what I mean? I'm gonna force you to engage in this war with me. You know what I mean? It's
That mean he
no
already had it written. Like I said, Kendrick pen slower though. If we be honest, a great pen,
listen,
a better pen, but it's slow.
Well, I feel like he don't let other people bully him into
Yeah,
dropping his shit when he want to. He could have been working on this forever and just was like, I want to put some final touches on it. I'm not
you know
ready.
what
I'll
I'm saying?
drop it when I'm ready and shit. And then, but
drop an
I feel like
EP,
majority
Kendrick.
of it was probably already written because their beef isn't new. So,
Kendrick, drop it on 420, and you gotta start the song off with "Smoking on Your Top 5" tonight. You know what I mean? You gotta
mm,
start it off like that.
That been a hit to the song. This a long layover. That's what he was talking about.
You know what I
yeah, we
mean?
actually need to. We should share the hell out of this because I would love to see it on 420. You've been calling smoke for over 10 years.
He got that shit in the archives. You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying.
Hmm.
If he already had it, you can do an EP. But if he's just like he just gonna respond to whatever he's saying, I think it'll be
He
about
got
2 weeks.
to. Kendrick, whatever he gonna say, I know it's gonna be just as spicy. Because listen, Kendrick, he was on this joint calling you a midget, a pipsqueak. You know what I mean? Saying you got to drop
What
whenever.
size shoe? A seven size shoe?
He said you were in size
That's
7. You got to
crazy.
drop whenever top tell you to drop. Like you, he was talking to you like you a little nigga. You know what I
His
mean?
best friend,
He was
Lil Wayne.
Talking
That's
to you like
crazy.
you was a bitch. That's what he was
like
doing. He was hella spicy.
he was talking to you like, you know what I mean, like you really ain't that bull for real. Like, you know what I mean? So I know Kendrick though. He a nigga from Compton. He ain't about to let that shit slide. Like he's a real nigga from Compton. He gonna say some shit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, this welcome to Hollywood. We'll be back. You know, this was an impromptu joint. You know, niggas Drake started dissing, so I had to hop online. You know what I mean? You know, but shout out to everybody that viewed. Go check out the song if you did. It's on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that shit. Even on TikTok, niggas is probably live right now discussing it. But you know,
Hmm.
I appreciate Zelmay, Ebony for sliding on. You know, let them know where to find y'all. You know what I mean?
GGC Mafia over on 99 Media. I'll be that news. I'll come back soon. We do gotta get GGC Mafia back popping. It just I be working and gotta be working.
Same. You know what I mean? Life started license. You know what I
Uh,
mean?
I'm Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony underscore Moonbeam. You can find me on Wednesday at the Blur Cartels Roundtable. Tomorrow, Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for Waifu Views. I'm dropping a new anime for dummies on all of my social media platforms tomorrow. And I'm actually going to be on Make It Make Sense in about 30 minutes. So, talking about more of this and some other stuff. So, that's where you can find me.
Casual conversation on Wednesday on Spotify. You can see her
That
act up.
too.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
say that. Don't say
And
that.
then
Cause see, the people in the comment was already like, she knows she want a toxic nigga. Don't have people going over there to see me
appreciate you,
gotta
Buffy.
act out.
And then next week, Thursday, what it sound like we back. Cowboy Carter review finally. You know what I mean? Even though we
Yes.
gonna be talking about this Drake shit too, but we gotta get to, like I said, the real and
The queen.
the real important stuff in music, which is Beyonce. You know what I mean? She dropped the whole album. We not even talking about it because these niggas want to be beefing. So we gotta get
Rap is
back to the.
back, baby. We ain't even talking
Right,
about
you
Beyonce.
tripping. You are you still a part of the beehive? Cause you tripping. You should have
I,
been on this.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I gotta
Flipping.
get my, you know what I mean? I gotta get it together. But you know, welcome to Hollywood. We'll be back next week too. I'm doing the tier list. You know what I mean? So, you know, be on for that. And you know, I'm a hot slide on make it make sense. Talk about this. You know what I mean? You know, we gonna see y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in with your boy.